actually traveling with a pillion. He's a good friend of mine, so we both are going towards Araku, and he has come from Hyderabad, and we started our ride from Guntur. As usual, my plan was to start at 3:30, but then we ended up starting at 8:30. So let's see when we'll get there. My plan is to get there by 4:30, somewhere like that. Considering the distance, the guard road, and the rain. So what do you guys prefer? Usually it is very sunny, very hot, and right now, although it is raining, it is very cold and it is enjoyable. So I prefer the latter. It's okay to get drenched, still be able to go 100, 110 odd kilometers per hour. But in the hot sun, even when you want to stop by to have a tea or coffee, it turns more hellish. Right now I'm near Eluru. I came via Vijayawada. So if we look at the tolls from Vijayawada, I already have passed 2 toll booths, and the roads have been really good up until now. So basically this ride is going to be a 2 or a 3 day ride. So firstly we're planning to go towards Lambasinghi, stay there, or if there is anything to travel, explore, then we are going to stay there for a day and then go to Araku, stay there for 2 days. So we started close to 8:30, let us say, from my home, Guntur, and right now the time is 11:40. It is constantly raining since last night, so we had an option to call it off, but then we were like, let us do this anyway. So we started in the rain and it is still raining. So we have just completed the first 100 kilometer mark. So we are traveling with a lot of luggage as well. I am carrying close to 12 to 15 kilos, and my friend is also carrying close to similar amount of weight. So that added with the rain, we had to stop for breakfast. So all stitched together, starting at 9 o'clock and approaching 12, we have completed 100 kilometers. So we are going as per the Google's prediction as of now. I think this is my first time traveling on this highway by road. I don't remember or recall traveling any time in the recent past. The roads have been like perfect until now. after taking the diversion, so the road which were earlier 3-lane highway has become a 2-lane highway, which is still fine as long as there is a divider and there is a physical median separating the oncoming traffic. We are safe. So I see that in my maps it says stay on this road for 15 kilometers before I merge with another highway. So the real question is, what happens after 15 kilometers? Are the roads still going to be a 2-lane, or will they get downgraded to a single-lane highway? So since, like I said, this is my first time traveling on this highway, I don't have any checkpoints. Usually when I travel from point A to point B, I have like 6 to 7 checkpoints. It'll be like, okay, highway touch ho gaya, reach the first checkpoint, then दूसरी जगह आ गया, which is familiar. I'll be like, okay, from now it takes so and so approximately so much time. But now it's all a new thing. I don't know what's my next town or a village or city is going to look like. I don't know any of the names. So it takes me back to my college days. So those were the days when I used to travel to new places. అక్కడ పక్కకు ఆగుతున్నా బ్రో. This is a nice view. I wish a train goes by right now. I think this road has a lot of toll plazas. I have not traveled even 150 kilometers, and this is the third toll booth already, and counting from Guntur all the way, this is the fourth toll booth in under 150 kilometers. What the fuck? I thought they got two-wheeler here. Go there also. నేను తెస్తా ఆగు. This is the second time, guys. Mahashay, great person. Currently I'm cruising at around 85, 90, somewhere in between. So 85, 90. Completely wet and damp road. So a little backstory is my friend, he has come from Hyderabad, and as you have already seen in the last vlog that I'm going to my hometown, I started this ride from Guntur. So he came from Hyderabad to Vijayawada. I went and I picked him up. Then we started the next day, which is as per the plan. early in the morning by 4 at least, but we started at 8:30. Ever since we've been like taking multiple breaks because of the rain. So our plan was to go to Lambasingi by afternoon or by evening, 5 or 6 by latest, and see if we can stay there, if we can find a good resort or something over there, and head on to Araku the next day, explore few valleys, go through some twisty. Every time I took the bike out for a spin, I got drenched. Today is like a continuous process. Like I've been riding since morning, I've been getting drenched since morning. So right now we are about to approach the 5th toll plaza. So it has been 200 kilometers. Maybe it takes so many toll plazas to maintain this highway like this. I never know. Yeah, who am I to judge? I'm going on a bike. It's a free use for me. This is Godavari Bridge. బాబా బాబా కింద ఉండాల్సిన వాటర్ పైన ఉన్నాయేంటి బ్రో? ఇట్లా వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటాం మనం. సో we have just crossed Rajahmundry some time back, and right now we are on the highway to Visakhapatnam and as well Tuni. So I think approximately we still have 80 odd kilometers to Tuni. So from there is where I want to stop, talk to the locals and decide if the roads are good. So the time is 3:30 guys, and after traveling from almost 9 o'clock in the morning, we have finally covered a distance of 250 kilometers. It's bad, it's raining very bad, and also my speeds are also not so good. Currently maintaining 76-80 because the roads are filled with potholes and there's a lot of traffic, basically all the truckers. So we just passed Annavaram, and right now I think we still have around 20 odd kilometers to go to Pune. So guys, here is a quick pit stop that we have taken, and it looks something like this. Let's check.
You, I felt the impact. Dropped a bomb in my heart when you look back. Never thought that I'd fallen so fast, but cold and the stars synchronized when our eyes met. Now I'm falling in, I can't help but dream of this. I keep praying this feeling won't ever end. I finally feel like I'm free.